This is not good. The only path that I can see forward is to help people navigate sourcing from the US. I had the foresight years ago when we had tariffs hit us, Amazon sellers that were sourcing from Alibaba.com. If you don't know what Alibaba is, of course you do. I'm not going to explain it. It's where everything's sourced from for Amazon sellers pretty much, and a lot of sellers across the world, a lot of brands. So working with Chinese manufacturers just got 3 times more expensive. So if a product was going to cost you $10 a unit, you're going to pay $30 a unit now. Okay, so that's unacceptable. And it also brings in a lot of room for new sellers who are looking to take advantage of this potentially, an opportunity. Because what's going to happen is many of the niches that we're looking at are going to face a lot higher prices, which does 2 things. Okay, well, there's a couple things that I predict is going to happen. This is best sellers list. We'll use it as an example. This bottle, this scale, these are going to become $40, $50. This is going to become $20. This is going to become $15. This is going to become $25. And so consumer prices are going to go up. Sourcing from the US in some niches can be more expensive. And so you might be able to take advantage of this by Chinese competitors having to raise the price of their goods, the ones who stick it out, and then be competitive in those niches with a locally sourced product where you are fighting directly with Chinese sellers. Stick around and be telling you something even better to do than that. It's what I chose to do, and it's how I built my $40,000 per month Amazon FBA brand. The next thing that I predict is going to happen is the title of this video. It's over. A lot of these sellers are going to stop selling. They're going to cancel their shipments. They're going to file for bankruptcy. I mean, I'm not trying to make a scare tactics video, but it's the reality we're facing for a lot of companies that depend on China right now. Unless some massive change happens here, which I don't see happening, you know, there will be some settling down. There's obviously some tactics that are being played out. This isn't sustainable. But right now, I'm talking about right now, because that's all that there is, baby. A lot of people are going to stop selling. And so, like Warren Buffett says, when the world's on fire, this is paraphrasing. When everything's crashing, it's a sale. It's a fire sale, right? When industries get disrupted and things undergo massive change, there is massive opportunity. So while everyone is freaking out and running around like chickens with their head cut off, you swoop in with a calm confidence and you see the opportunity and you take it. So let's go over how to do that. I'm going to work you backwards through how to find a product, how to navigate this change, how to work with a US manufacturer. It's something that I actually do. So if you're interested in learning from somebody who has started a made in the USA brand that sells their own products on Amazon, is already on top of all this, already knows how to do the sourcing, already knows how to find the manufacturer, find the products, etc. I'm your guy. So please subscribe down below. One of the things people do backwards is they come to a tool, and let's do this, for instance. There you go, pet supplies. That needs a little improvement where the competition is low. I want to sell my product for $30 to $100, and I want 10,000 plus. This is actually not a bad product research technique, but let me show you the problem with this. You do this, and then you find something like this, and then when you go to sell it, most people are stuck in the land of Alibaba. So they take this term, which, by the way, just for comparison, let me show you what would happen if we did this. Silk knickers. That's actually probably a fire brand to start. So you get it. You put this in Alibaba and you get it. Like the thing we just saw. Where was it? I lost it already. Oh, it's black box. The thing we just saw, yeah, it's right here. Okay, and it's $35. Which, by the way, is like more like 150. So after the tariffs. Unacceptable. That's what I mean when I say this product is not going to be $49. I can promise you that. Okay, but anyway, the thing that people get wrong is now they come to thomasnet.com, which is like the Alibaba for US suppliers, and then they put horsefly sheet in here. And then they go, well, I'm a baby. Paul, sourcing from the US doesn't work. No, you're just not doing it right. Okay, you can't use this like Alibaba. It doesn't work that way. You have to go back out to categorical level. So if you go just the word horse, see what comes up. And I see horse hair brushes, horse trailers, horse and sport riding arenas. The one that's probably most close to this is horse hair brushes. So if a manufacturer makes products for horses in any degree, then potentially they make other products for horses. So I go all the way back out to the first thing that gets me to someone that has a horse related product. In this case, this is like a blanket, animal blanket. So it's like you start working backwards from the type of product that it is and what type of manufacturer would make that thing. Okay, so don't just put the product in here, put the category in there. And then what I would have to do is go through all of these suppliers that do make something for, American made brushes. Okay, so that's the thing. They're typically going to make products in one industry, right? So they make brushes, they happen to have a horse brush. That's what I'm saying. There's not like suppliers that make like all different kinds of products. So actually, we don't even want horsehair brushes. We want like, what would that be called? Like animal. It's not really even animal. It's like it's all in the keyword research. Okay. Equestrian. That's a good one to use. Equestrian vests. Come on. You see what I'm saying? So I was right when I used the baby voice, because some people are whining like babies. And you just have to figure out the category, okay? This one is custom clothing for offices, sports. They're from Wyoming. Come back through horse track related supplies, riding gear, Horseman's Outlet, New Jersey. Click in here, visit website. The websites often look like crap, by the way. Don't be put off by the websites not looking good, because these are US manufacturers with really old websites. It's fine. Horse care, fly repellent, coat care, first aid, fly repellent, grooming supplies, horse clothing, blankets. Boom. Right? So, are these expensive? Yes. Is this one only $99? Yes. Is this one now $150? Yes. So do you see what I'm saying? And also, shipping cost on this one, astronomical. Shipping cost on this one, close to nothing. I bet you this thing weighs 10 pounds, if that, right? When it's all packed up and folded up, probably less than that. I ship an $8 product. I just made a video yesterday about shipping an $8 product for $1 a unit. Now this is for a single one, right? This is an add to cart. This is like a retail sale right here, by the way. Yeah, this is a retail sale. They're manufacturing it and they're selling it themselves. You could probably get this for 60, get it for 50, right? You see what I'm saying? If you reach out to them, bulk buy, hey, I'm not trying to buy one, I want to buy 600 of these, okay? And then I come back to, boom, horse blanket. Total rabbit hole market right here, by the way. We just found like horse jacket. What was the term? It's this thing. Open this one. So how much do they sell? Horse fly sheet. That's right. That's what it was called. So this is like the first example that I gave, that there are products that are being sourced from Amazon where the price is about to go way up. For instance, this one is $169. It has 10 reviews. This one is $229. Probably not even sourced from the United States. Is Schneider's the website we found? Where is that? No, Horseman's Outlet. Okay. All right, bear with me. I have an i5 processor. So this actually does have 2,000 search volume. You know, I should probably use, I have a nice laptop my desktop is outdated. I'm too much of I'm not a penny pincher, but like the computer works fine, right? People, you should get a new computer. It works fine. As it doesn't load. But the point that I'm making here is, okay, here we go. We just opened up a whole new world of opportunity. So this one does $15,000 in sales. Horse Mio fly sheet. This one does $10,000 in sales. Horse floor mats. $94,000 in sales for a $200 product. Wow. $16,000 in sales for the boots. 13,000. Pretty small market. Okay, where's this? I want to check this out. Get ahead of this. Get ahead of this change that's happening right now and start looking at products that you can source in the US and just build it right into the product research. So like, just stop trying to find products and going to Alibaba and looking at that. And like, I broke away from that years ago. There's literally a product on my channel, a video on my channel called like, I'm done with private labels, like 3 years ago. It was like 2021 or something. I knew this is not the way to go forward, because after trying and trying and trying, yes, could I get it to work? Yes. Could I make money? Yes. Did I document all of that and how it went? Yes. But it was never the thing that was going to be the company that I build and run and am proud of. Okay? When we start building companies that are just the only thing is like trying to be a made in USA company, that alone makes you think through it completely differently, right? Because it's like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it and I'm going to make it work the first time. I'm going to build a $94,000 a month listing selling one American floor mat. By the way, no branding here. This is essentially a gym, a home gym with a really crappy listing, just lifestyle pictures. Like, it's $200. So there are so many products, so many opportunities. That was the first way. Well, what was ironic about that is what I was going to say. We ran into the problem I was going to say, right? I was going to say most people find a product idea and then get caught because they think they can't source it. But I hope that I showed you a workaround. It's the keyword issue. That's what you're running into. The next mistake that people do is they try and source products. Let me try and find an example. I think this is where I was going with it originally. An electric sheep clipper or something like this. A diamond rotary nail grinder. It's hard to source those kind of products in the US. Okay, it's hard to find some of this stuff in the US. And so one of the things that you can do is this second part of this video, start on Thomasnet. Start by putting the category in and work backwards. I think what I'm going to do actually is just save that for another video. I think I think I have webcam videos on problems on almost every one of my videos. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just got to change up what you're doing. I think sourcing from China and being a private label seller right now is pretty much going to get turned on its head. I'm really happy I'm a made in the USA seller. It's really nice to not have to deal with all of this. I just placed an order yesterday, and guess how much more it cost me than normal? Nothing, right? And so if you could build a business like that, it's going to be safeguarded no matter what's going on in the world. And you also build a better business because of how you're working locally to build it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if I'm going to put in the effort to make this work this way, because it is harder. It's not like I just go to Alibaba, put the keyword in. That's so easy. And no wonder everyone's doing it that way. But if I start from an enthusiast customer, go into a niche that is already likely to have made in the USA products, and then really make something special with great branding, great creative listing, great brand story, great product that's differentiated, unique selling point, I can absolutely win. And not only can I win, I could probably win more than my wildest dreams about what winning looked like with the easier route. And so I think in a lot of ways this is a blessing. And that is unfortunate. There we go. Let's just switch to the webcam. Okay. Yeah, all my equipment is kind of breaking down, but that's okay because we're going to get through this together. Okay, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, please. Thanks. Later.